Hello everybody, Alex is here with another episode of Broken Cards in Hearthstone. I actually realized I called this whole time uh, Broken Cards off Hearthstone instead of on Hearthstone. So yeah, that's interesting. Well, I think it's too late to change it right now, but yeah. So we covered Druid and Hunter, and now it's time to go with Paladin and the mage. So let's get started. So freeze an enemy outside. That's using potion outside. Okay. Categorize. This card is overpowered. No discussion about that because pretty much all secrets cost free crystals, and this card is basically giving you one free use of secret, which I think is overpowered. This card is actually, pretty much okay. It has stats slightly above um average, but in the end, when it gives you some extra minion, but you don't get it into your hand. It's go into your deck, and so you can get this extra copy somewhere. You just don't know when. It's just eventually it's happen, and on top of that they have their own mana cost, so that's I think perfectly balancing this card. Uh, well, this card is basically polymorph in a form of secret, so I think it's still overpowered, just like most secrets, nothing special. This card is slightly overpowered, nothing too much. And this card is doing something really simple. I mean, it's basically a stronger version of Arcane Explosion, and I think it's a little overpowered. Little. This could be worse, but yeah. Then we have this, which mm, an enemy is frozen. Well, if you play some sort of mage which is highly focused on freezing spells, which I'm pretty sure eventually somebody definitely do. I mean, I tried and make something like this long time ago, and with introducing of this card, I have more reason like return this concept and trying to basically do like pretty much pure freeze mage. It's with this kind of mage is something this is something which is really easy to do, and this card can be really strong. So it depends on your deck, but I think it's still overpowered. It's basically giving you reason get +2/+2 for free, and the condition is really easy to make, especially I mean especially if your deck is built around it. Which, to be perfectly honest, unless this is something which you do, then there is basically no other reason to use this card. So yeah, I think it's overpowered. Then we have this thing which kind of like Golems, except slightly weaker. Well, for my deck, which I have a like full secrets deck, this card be probably awesome. And when I integrated this card into my deck, then I will be really like early, able to play this card really early and play it pretty much for free. So I think that's OP. Then we have this thing, which well, I think this card is okay. It's unpredictable. It's slightly unpredictable, but overall, I don't think it's. I think this card is actually one of the few cards which its random nature kind of helping like balance its effect because this card can do total of 9 damage, which is a lot. And for this price, it's actually pretty good deal. And normally I should complain this is probably a little OP, but because it's free damage for three different triggers which are choose randomly, I think this is like one of the few cards which using the randomized effect the way which kinda make this card balanced. It's strong but it's balanced, so I'm okay with this card. Then we have this card. What is this? Okay, it's basically let you play card for or spell for free. Um, hmm. This card is like having condition for activate this battle cry. It's a little tricky, but that doesn't mean your deck will be necessarily bad because you make it this way. But you don't know when this card get in your hand, and some also there is a summoning stone, which if you have and you cast spell for free, that means your summoning stone also give you card like minion who also is free, which I think it's not worth it. I think here is actually better if you spell cast something. Um, I mean, in some critical situations, when you make like mage, which is like have this really huge mix of variety different spells, which is perfectly easy to do these days because there's lots of spells. Then you can do this easily. I should probably say it's overpowered, but the condition is a little tricky to do, and it's pretty much randomized, and the cost is high, so I don't know. I don't think this card is necessarily overpowered, it's just slightly unpredictable. Okay, moving to Paladin. Secret and friendly minion dies with an in hand. That's okay, actually. Murloc. Why the world have like Paladins more Murloc? I think as what they have right now is more than enough. I am not fan of the idea like a warrior of the light, justice, and honor being surrounded something by Murloc. I think this idea is completely stupid, completely like ridiculous. So please, no more Murlocs. I think Paladin have already way too much. Like Murlocs by themselves, even if you don't play any class, which is like specially specialized for Murlocs, we have class cards, which is Murloc based, and Murloc by themselves are pretty much very broken. And Paladin, some cards specifically for Paladin make this like even worse. So please, no more Murloc cards. Eva, this, okay. Oh, that is interesting actually. Mm, I think this card is pretty much okay. Yeah, this that is another card which is broken. Although it depends on situation. Okay, I already mentioned this mechanism before. We have this. That's okay. This card actually seems to be actually slightly weak, to be honest. It could be useful when it's combined with something like a Murloc, but ah, and we have this thing. Okay, this card is slightly weaker of version of that other card which I mentioned with the Hunter. This card on first look, this card don't look anything special. It actually looks relatively weak, but but if this card receives some buff, and this is Paladin we talking about, which means it is really easy to buff this minion. If he buff this card can be really dangerous, especially because the Divine Shield protect him against first hit, and this card can cause lots of problems. So, by its own nature, it's really don't look to be too strong. But when it's buffed, and as I said, it's easy to do, then it can be broken. So it's not the most broken card, but I think it's still a little broken, a little overpowered. This is pretty much what I said before, and we have this. If this card is pretty much okay. I mean, it could be called overpowered, but the card which giving some effect cartridge or side to side, they are a little tricky to use sometimes, and I actually stop using them because of that. So I think this card is pretty much okay. So I am okay with that. Yo. So that is Mage and Paladin. That was fast. And maybe can do one more episode today because I think this was short. But later we will continue with the priest and the rogue, and we are done with the mage and paladin. So there's not too many cards which seems to be like super crazy in terms of like brokenness. There is few, but some cards okay. Like I think it's not too like super terrible. I think some basic cards which I already mentioned in some previous episode are much more broken. So yeah, that is it. So, as always, thanks for your time, and I will see you later.